What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all having a splendid day. You know, there's something magical about getting packages in the mail. It's like Christmas or your birthday. It's like, you know it's coming, but it's still like, hey, surprise. It's like this box right here. Everything in this box I ordered with a purpose for work. And even though I had full intentions of purchasing everything that's in this order, I still forget what's in it. So without further ado, let's dig in. So guys, I'm about to dig right in, and before I do, this is all from detailedimage.com. And in case you guys are not familiar with detailedimage.com, they are a detailing supply site. And I stumbled upon them, I think from another detailer on YouTube a couple years back. And it's an awesome site. So what makes it pretty cool is I'm sure a lot of other sites offer this as well, but they have a wholesale tiered program. So it doesn't matter if you're a detail hobbyist or maybe a weekend warrior or own a full-fledged detail shop. So based off the amount that you spend each year, you can qualify for a certain tier, and that will give you certain amounts of discounts for your orders. So the main purpose for this order in particular that I had made is for the Flex PXE80 cordless polisher. And I got a whole kit with that along with a bunch of other miscellaneous items that I figured would be useful at this time for my business. If you are familiar with the Flex polishers, they can be a little pricey. They can be somewhere around 400, 500, 600 bucks, especially for the cordless ones. So because I'm in their tiered program, I spend thousands of dollars with them every year. I am in their top tier. So I got a big chunk of money off of this polisher. And basically the amount of money that I had saved on this polisher just went towards other items that I need for my business, basically all the items that you see here. So if you're unhappy with where you're currently getting your detailing supplies from, like I said, whether you're a weekend warrior or this is your full-time job, definitely feel free to check out detailedimage.com. They have great deals and a whole spread of different kinds of products. Start with the top right here. I've never tried this one yet. I've seen a lot of people talk about it, and that is the P&S Rags to Riches detergent for cleaning microfiber towels. I've tried a lot of different detergents for cleaning microfiber towels. To be honest, most of them appear to work the same. It's really in the method of how you wash them. And when you wash them, make sure if they're soiled, you don't let them sit too long. I have a video on how to properly clean microfiber towels, so definitely feel free to check that out. But I hear a lot of good things about the P&S Rags to Riches. I don't know if their formula is gonna be any different than any other detergents out there, but I'm excited to try this out. Maybe I can revive some of my clogged up and more soiled towels. That'd be great. If you guys are familiar with Auto Fiber, I haven't really tried any of their products. They are, from what I know, they're pretty well known in the detailing world for making like towels and rags and other detailing little applicators and stuff like that. So I stumbled upon these. These are the Scrub Ninja Detailing Scrub Sponges. And if you do a lot of interior detailing, you might be using magic erasers here and there where necessary. And I have read about these and I've seen these in some YouTube videos of people using them, and they seem to work pretty efficiently. I guess they work on agitating and cleaning the area without actually being too aggressive. Because as we know, magic erasers, they are more so of like an abrasive, and it's almost as if they're kind of sanding the area, if you will. It's a foam block, and basically it does agitate the area and can remove dyes from leathers and whatnot. So I'm hoping that this would be a more safe alternative and make my cleaning of interiors a little bit more efficient. Menzerna. I don't know if you use Menzerna products, but I've tried one Menzerna cutting compound, and that is the Menzerna Cutting Compound 400. And that stuff cuts awesome. Awesome cut on paint. It removes moderate to heavy defects. It works very well and it finishes out well, so you can use it as a one-step with like a yellow pad, maybe not a yellow pad, more like an orange pad, and it makes a great one-step. One downside is that the 400 does dust quite a bit, but I've been dying to try some of their other products. I'm guessing maybe the 400 is like their step one. So they have like a step tiered system with their cutting polishes and compounds. So their number 2, as you can see, it's clearly labeled there on the bottle, which is, it's kind of like a cut and gloss. So it looks like they have a 1 through 4 system. This is number 2. The 400 that I mentioned before would be the number 1, where you remove like the heavy oxidation and heavy defects in the paint. Even though it polishes out and finishes very, very well, it'd be great to see how this works. Maybe this would be an even better one-step solution on most daily drivers. So this would be your number 2. This is their number 3. I didn't want to purchase too much of this because I already have a lot of finishing polishes. This is less cut and more gloss. If you look at their little meter here on the bottom, it grades their cutting ability versus gloss. So this is their number 3, and obviously as a finishing product, it's going to be more so gloss, less cut, which makes sense. So as a system, I'm excited to try this out. I fell in love with the Menzerna 400, so I'm sure I'll be plenty happy with these. Now, if you guys have ceramic coating clients and you do maintenance details for them, or maybe you have your own vehicle that's ceramic coated, one thing that I'm always trying to find the best of is a ceramic spray sealant to use on the paint after washing to help kind of boost the longevity and boost the performance of a ceramic coating. One that I've been using a lot of recently because I love Gtechniq products, Gtechniq, is their C2 liquid crystal. I had a smaller bottle of this and it adds intense smoothness, slickness to the paint, especially if it's a ceramic coated surface. And I believe you can use it on surfaces that are not ceramic coated and use it as like a topper or sealant. Got some Rupes Cord clips here, the cord management clips. Why did I purchase these? Well, I've had a lot of polishers, and the current one I have is the Rupes. I think it's a 15 millimeter. I don't know like the model number, but I'll type it in down here. And I love that polisher. I have procrastinated getting a Rupes polisher for the longest time. I don't know why. It's silly. I've had so many different kinds of polishers. I've had the Harbor Freight when I started out, a 20-year-old rotary polisher that my dad gave me when I first started the business, a DeWalt rotary, my DeWalt cordless polisher, Chemical Guys Torque FX, I think it is. That thing died after a year and a half. And now I have the Rupes, which is awesome. The noise level, probably the most tolerable out of any polisher I've ever had. The balance and the smoothness of polishing with that buffer is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. One downside to this polisher, but it's also a pro as well, is that the cord is ridiculously long. That's what she said. The length of the cord is awesome because you can plug it in an outlet and you can almost walk around an entire vehicle with it. You walk around one side, maybe just drag the cord, walk around the other. You can walk around the whole vehicle with this polisher without plugging it into another outlet. Super cool and all, but I like to keep my cords nice and tidy and not have them be a mess. And you want to take care of the cord as well, because you don't want to wrap it too tightly around a buffer or polisher, because the end that connects to the actual unit itself can become damaged. So it's the little things. I'm really excited about this. Gyeon Suede applicators, 10 by 10 centimeters. These are great. These are my preferred way of applying ceramic coatings. I like to use the CarPro foam block. It's like a dense little foam block, and then you wrap these around it so you can apply ceramic coatings. I know CSL, Crystal Serum Light, comes with like a round little sponge that you slide onto your fingers. I'm not a big fan of that. It works very well, but to me, I think it wastes product. I also think that the foam blocks, like the big blue ones that a lot of people use, along with the little round ones, it just absorbs way too much product. Whenever I run out of these and I use one of those foam blocks as like a last resort, it works very well, but because it has such a big piece of foam within itself, it just sucks up a lot of product, and I see that I waste probably about 20% more product with an applicator like that. So I always try to keep these on deck. So these things right here, this is my preferred way of applying ceramic coatings. I think it's more efficient and I think it's more profitable as well. So definitely try these out. Crystal Serum Light. Can't get enough of this stuff. One 50 ml bottle, you can do 2 small cars roughly with it, or you can do a large truck or large SUV like a Yukon or a Suburban with one of these. You could probably do all of the paint, and you might be able to even do the wheels, maybe, but usually 1 bottle per vehicle, 2 vehicles per bottle if it's like a small Honda Civic or something like that. New product to me, I usually use Solution Finish for all trim restorations, but I see that Gtechniq has C4 Permanent Trim Restore. A lot of people have been asking me about ceramic coatings or trim restorers, permanent trim restorations, and I want to test this stuff out. My wife, she has a Chevy Equinox, and the bottom of those Equinoxes have the black trim, and I obviously shine it up all the time. I know certain materials, certain dressings that you shine it with can diminish the color and make it a little bit dull. So I'm gonna try this stuff out whenever I get the chance, and maybe I can give it some permanent richness and color to that trim, and this way I don't have to ever touch it again. Not only that, it'd be a great add-on for my customers. I already have some customers lined up that want to use this on their vehicles, so excited to have this added on to a good ceramic coating package. With a lot of my ceramic coating customers, obviously a lot of them get the paint done, the wheels, and the glass, so this would just be another add-on to help add overall protection on the whole exterior of the vehicle. Nano Scrub sponges. I've used a lot of the Nano Scrub clay mitts. They're great, they're good and all, but I don't know what it is. I stumbled upon these ones, and why not, you know? The clay mitts, I mean, sometimes they can just be a little bit cumbersome when you're washing the vehicle and you have this big clunky thing with you in the wash mitt. They definitely have their time and place, but I stumbled upon these, want to try them out. So if you guys have any other solutions for synthetic clay bars besides these auto scrub sponges or the clay mitts, let me know. I'm always open to trying new things. Chemical resistant sprayer. Help me out, guys. Okay, so I have to go through these all the time, because of Meguiar's wheel brightener, aka acid wheel cleaner. So these are supposed to be chemical resistant, okay, but they do not resist acid wheel cleaners. Is there one out there that resists acid wheel cleaners? I would love to know, because I'm tired of purchasing these, okay? I'll have all my little bottles all organized, all ready to go to work for the day. I'll go to clean someone's wheels, and I'm just sitting there, and it's not working, man. It's not working, and it's always the wheel acid corroding the sprayer or plugging it up, whatever it is. You know how frustrating that is? And I'm like, like let's say it's chrome wheels. Chrome wheels. Acid cleans up chrome wheels amazingly well, okay? You can use a degreaser, a non-acid wheel cleaner, an iron remover, and sometimes it won't even touch a chrome wheel. But if you use acid on it and agitate it, it'll look brand spanking new. So what I'll have to do is, when I'm on the spot, I'm not in my shop, I'm mobile, I'll be sitting there and the sprayer's not working on my acid. I'm like, great. So I pop this off and I steal one from, like, I don't know, my degreaser or my all-purpose cleaner, slap that on, and then I can go to town. And then I want to make sure that I have to flush out that spray nozzle so I don't have any wheel acid left in it, so I could put it back onto my maybe all-purpose cleaner or degreaser. It's a pain in the neck. So if you guys know any true chemical resistant sprayers, please tell me, because I'm on the hunt and I'm willing to pay top dollar. Just let me know what it is. Moment of truth. This is the whole reason for this order. I'm going to tell you why I purchased it in a moment. So this thing's pretty small. It looked bigger in the picture. But even though it's smaller than I thought, I mean, this is actually the perfect size for what I bought this for. Comes with 2 batteries, comes with a pretty sweet battery charger. Now, I read a lot of good things about this kit and about this polisher. Apparently the batteries charge up pretty fast and pretty efficiently. So while you're working on the paint with the current battery, the other one's charging up, and it's basically going to be done charging by the time you kill this battery. So this, I mean, obviously I haven't used it yet, but this really seems like a high quality piece of equipment. I've had quite a few polishers, and this is up there. This seems like a really nice, sturdy piece of machinery. I'm not sure if this is the on button. I'll have to actually read the instructions for once. So look at that. You hit the little button. It tells you the battery life indicator right there. Look at this. There's a little cover on it. A cover on the battery. I don't even think DeWalt or Milwaukee does anything like that. I really should read the instructions before I start messing with this thing. Once I figure out the ins and outs of this machine, I'll have to do a video on it. I'm really excited to use this thing. This thing, like what a well-balanced, lightweight, ergonomic machine. This is awesome. I'm really excited to use this. So this kit came with a bunch of pads, came with like a orange cutting pad, a black finishing pad. This is a gray, I think a gray cutting pad, assuming by the density. This white one's like a finishing pad, maybe like a waxing pad. A lot of other small little mini pads. We got what looks like maybe a 3.5 inch backing plate, and we got some really little small mini backing plates. I'm pumped, this thing's gonna be sweet. So why did I order this Flex Mini cordless polisher? So I just landed a customer, super awesome dude, super nice guy. He has over, it's 12 to 15 motorcycles for me to detail that he all wants coated and corrected. Not in that order, corrected and coated. So he had me come by to his house to check out the vehicles that I want to detail. He's gonna have me detail 2 trucks and then tackle all these bikes. I figured a day to correct, detail, and ceramic coat a bike. So I did 1 per day. I mean, it's a decent job for a day's worth of work. And yeah, he scheduled 12 days all at once. So yeah, he made an appointment for 12 days. He locked in 12 days worth of work, scattered throughout March and April. I think March, April, May, March and April, which kind of contributes to the reason and the fact that I'm booked out until the month of May. Since earlier this month, I've had appointments booked out throughout May, and I even have some appointments booked for June. I had someone the other day book an appointment for August. I think that's as far out as I'm booked right now. But yeah, it's kind of scary. Every year I say I'm gonna hire people, and I never do. So that's that, guys. I have a lot of stuff here to organize and put away, and I'm really excited to put this little polisher together, find out how it works out, so I can get it all situated for detailing those motorcycles, and it's gonna really come in handy for doing some other intricate areas like some pillars, you know, the piano black pillars that a lot of us detailers complain about doing on vehicles. Those get all scratched up, along with, you know, there's other areas too, like sports cars. They have those spoilers on the back, and it'll really help work my way under those spoilers and in all these little intricacies that sometimes are a little difficult to get with a big, clunky, regular polisher. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're looking for a new place to get detailing supplies, check out detailedimage.com. They do also offer an affiliate program. So I'm in quite a few different affiliate programs, one through Amazon and through detailedimage.com. I'm going to leave a link, if possible, if I have the time and the patience to do so, a link for all these products down below, which will be affiliate links through detailedimage.com. Feel free to check them out. Even if you're a hobbyist, like I said, as long as you spend a certain amount within that first tier, I forget how much that is, might only be a couple hundred, you will qualify for that tier, and as long as you spend that each year, you continue getting discounts. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate your support. I haven't been the most consistent with uploading videos. I'm trying to get a little bit better at it. It's been about a year now of consistently posting, and it's a nice feeling being monetized and seeing my subscribers grow ever so slowly. Even when I'm not posting videos, sometimes I get a subscriber here and there, and it means a whole lot to me. But if you guys find these videos helpful or entertaining at all, smash a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and until next time, guys, I'll see you on the next one.